Hey everyone, and welcome. So, let's talk about something that's super common in business, but honestly can be a real pain, dealing with a bunch of different invoices. We're going to look at a really smart Odoo module that's designed to make this whole thing way easier for both you and your customers. Let's dive in and see how it transforms a total headache into, well, a piece of cake.
All right, so the module we're digging into today is called Website Multi-Invoice Partial Payment. And a big shout out to the developers over at Synconics Technologies for creating it. It's just a perfect example of a tool that zeroes in on a problem that, let's be real, almost everyone has.
So let me ask you a quick question. Have your customers ever stared at their portal, looking at a whole list of invoices they owe you, and just sighed because they know they have to click, pay, wait, and then do it all over again for the next one? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It happens all the time. And that right there, that's what we're calling the repetitive payment problem. It's this little bump in the road, this friction point that so many businesses just kind of accept as, well, that's just how it is. But here's the good news. It's totally fixable. You know, this hassle isn't just one thing. It's a whole bunch of things rolled into one. For your customers, it's a huge time waster, right? Having to manually pay each and every invoice, it's just about experience. And honestly, when things are tedious like that, it's so much easier for a payment to get missed or just forgotten about. And guess what that hits? Your cash flow. It's a perfect example of how one little inefficiency can cause some pretty big headaches down the line. Okay, so we've laid out the problem, we all get it. Now for the good part, the solution. And it's a really clean one. It's all about streamlining that whole payment process right inside the customer portal. Basically, this module does pretty much what it says on the tin. It gives your customers the power to check off multiple invoices they need to pay, or even just parts of them, and handle it all in one single transaction. That's it. No more endless loop of paying, and paying again. Now, that sounds awesome, but what does it actually look like for the person paying? Let's do a quick walkthrough of the whole process. You're going to see just how simple it is. Okay, so the new workflow is just super easy. First, your customer just ticks the little boxes next to all the invoices they want to take care of. Then they hit one button, just one, that says Go for Payment. The system does the math, adds it all up, and shows them one single total to pay. Once they pay, boom, a success message pops up. And the best part? All the boring back-end stuff happens automatically. The payment gets recorded, every single invoice gets updated in Odoo. It's just smooth, clean, and incredibly efficient. All right, so let's talk about why these features actually matter. We're not just talking about adding a new button to a website, right? We're talking about the real-world value this brings to your business and how your customers see you. It's pretty easy to see how this all connects. That multi-invoice payment feature, that's instant convenience for your customers. The fact that it works with the big payment gateways means you can probably plug it right into what you're already using. And what's the end result of all this? A huge drop in all that manual, repetitive clicking for your customers, which, let's be honest, saves a ton of time and energy for them and for your own accounting team. And I really want to point this out because it's important. The developers, Synconics Technologies, made sure to mention that they've tested this thing with the big players. We're talking Stripe, PayPal, and Authorize.net. So this isn't some theoretical idea. It's a tool that's been put through its paces in the real world. That should give you a lot of confidence that it's going to work reliably right from the get-go. Okay, let's pull back for a second and look at the big picture here. Why does a change that seems kind of small, like this one, actually have such a huge impact on your whole business? So here's what you really need to remember. You're not just tacking on a new feature. You're giving your customers a genuinely more convenient way to do business with you. That makes your own accounting and reconciliation way, way simpler, which is a massive win. And when you make it easier for people to pay you, well, you get paid faster, which improves your cash flow. And all of that leads to the thing we all want, happier customers who stick around. So I'll just leave you with this one question to chew on. If you actually added up all the minutes your customers waste paying invoice after invoice and all the hours your team spends tracking it all, how much time and really how much money could a simple one-click process save your business month after month? I bet the answer would really surprise you.